Hi, everyone. Marissa Stone here with the Systems Lounge and the host of the brand spanking new Women's Biz Systems podcast. And I want to welcome you today to the 2019 Premier International Women's Business Systems Virtual Summit Speaker Spotlight Series, where you get to meet and greet many of our coveted speakers inside the summit. And I'm super stoked today to introduce you on a completely different level to Alexia Schlueter. I can't pronounce your last name, Alexia. She is going to talk with us today about some of the ways in which she learned to listen. But let me tell you a little bit about her first. So she is in our track 4 session. And our track 4 session is all about the ways in which you show up for your audience. And inside the summit, Alexia takes us through this process of developing these high converting lead magnets, because she has taken that opportunity to truly listen to her audience and learn what they need. Now, if you have not yet snagged your ticket, please click on the link in the description and or the title and go over there and grab yours. Not only are you going to learn from some of the best, most amazing women in the space with regard to developing systems, but you're also going to be able to support those women coming out of domestic violence through supporting the AWIHS Academy. So Alexia, when we were getting ready for this entire interview, when we started talking about your Speaker Spotlight series, one of the things that you said that really intrigued me was that the work that you do with horses helped you to learn to listen, because horses can't talk. So obviously you had to pay attention and listen. Talk with us for a moment about why that's so important.
All right, so thank you so much for having me, Marissa. And hello to all the ladies. Thank you for listening. Well, my work is as a Bowen therapist, and this is a neurostructural and somatic therapy, okay? And so I work with both people and animals. And when I talk about NLP, that means neuro-linguistic programming, I'm speaking about ways to listen beyond words. Yes. We're talking about deeply listening to your customer. And the reason why is your person is absolutely craving human contact.
Yes.
Okay, they don't have somebody to talk to about their actual problem. They might have someone to support them or give them a condolence, like, oh, you'll feel better later. But they don't have the opportunity to talk to somebody who knows the solution to their problem, and that is you. So deeply listening beyond words is going to allow them to bond with you. And bonding is part of the relationship between the master and the teacher, yes, and the patient and the doctor.
Yeah, and I love that you put it that way, because I think it is crucial to understand that listening is beyond just what they're saying. I always tell my kids and I always tell my clients, actions speak louder than words. People are going to show you in their actions what they're truly interested in, what they're investing in, the things that are important to them because of the way they behave. And I would venture to say that you got this a lot working with horses as well, right? Because they can't talk to you. I mean, Mr. Ed could back in the day, and I probably just aged myself there, but horses can't speak to you. So you have to watch their actions and pay attention to other aspects in order to understand. So when we talk about our clients and our customers and our prospects, what are some things that we want to be paying attention to?
Well, let's talk first about the fear response, especially around money. Yeah. Okay. We just did a huge workshop and everything this week about how to handle the money issue when it comes time for your customer to buy. So when you understand and address the psychology and you recognize what's called a fear-based reaction.
Yeah.
Then you will see things happen. Like, for example, you might be on a direct message and all of a sudden they go blank.
Yeah.
Okay. And your first assumption is, I sent them the wrong message. But the truth is, there is most likely something going on in their life or their business that has absolutely nothing to do with you. So when you step into their shoes, you walk in their moccasins, like that good old, fable, then you realize, wait a minute, this isn't about me.
Right.
This isn't about me trying to sell them my stuff.
No.
This is about the fact that all of a sudden somebody is having a fear response.
Yeah.
And in neuro-linguistic programming, and especially working with horses, oh my gosh, they get afraid so easily. You'll be able to recognize different things like silence. You might hear somebody choke or gasp when you're on the phone. If you're on a Zoom or a video, you can see them have a shock, like, oh, that's too much money.
Yeah.
And so, or oddly enough, you might be able to track them through your system and you'll see they hit your link, but they didn't opt in.
Yeah.
They're backing out for a reason. And so we're going to talk about that right now, because the integrating the 17 touch points, there's 17 touch points of psychology that we put into the marketing strategy. So think of it like a horse. Like you're meeting a horse for the first time and you don't even know the first thing about horses and you're afraid. What happens? You give off a hormone, a chemical,
Right.
and the animal knows you're afraid.
Yeah.
Okay. So they respond.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is how you're going to be able to learn to work with your customers as they come in. You'll see, oh, they've got a fear response. They're afraid. Now they're backing out of my funnel, or now they don't want to get on the phone call with me. And we'll be able to help them move forward. And why? Because you listened really, really close, and you took into consideration their feelings.
And I love how you say fear is so paralyzing like that, right? It's important for us to take that opportunity and find those ways in which fear is stopping our prospects or stopping our clients from actually accomplishing their goals. So now I would like to invite you to step into the hot seat. I want to ask you a series of questions that perhaps nobody knows about you so they can have an opportunity to get to know you a little better. Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's do it. Okay, let's begin at the beginning. What is your favorite food?
Oh gosh, right now, cheese.
Oh, nice. I love it. I love all kinds of cheeses, so I totally get that. How about your favorite beverage?
Actually, right now I'm drinking by antioxidant fusion drinks.
Oh, nice. Okay, I'll have to check those out. I've never had one. How about your favorite season of the year?
Oh, I love fall. Absolutely. This is the best time of year because the horses are relaxed and they're in condition, and the sun starts to drift low and the shadows get long. And I think of it as the harvest season. So I'm always giving out harvest gifts. I can't wait till Christmas or solstice or Hanukkah to give out gifts. I start giving them out in the fall.
I love it. I love it. Okay, I can't let you go without asking you, what is your favorite piece of technology?
Oh gosh, I have to say it would be my microphone.
I love it. I love it. I have mine right over here. I love it. Best microphone ever.
Makes a really big difference having a mic.
For sure. Okay. Are you a morning or a night person?
Morning. I get up at the crack of dawn because the horses start banging on the bars to feed me and go.
And they're ready.
They're like, let's go.
Let's do this. Okay, so gold or silver?
Gold, definitely.
Okay, coffee or tea?
Tea.
Tea. And I love my herbal teas. I'm such an herbal tea, like, oh my gosh, you should see how many I have. What about chocolate or caramel?
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Chocolate is a food group of its own. It's
I
one of the
know.
5 critical food groups, which are salt, grease, sugar, chocolate, and ice cream.
Those are the most important.
Absolutely.
Okay, what about iOS or Android? Apple or Samsung? Which one do you prefer?
I'm on Android.
Okay. How about, what is one of the weird quirks that you have that most people don't know about?
This is so outrageous. I won an award, I think it was in 2018, for the world's best sound healer for giving didgeridoo sound healing.
Really? You play a didgeridoo?
Yeah, really well. I'm known for the zipper, where I take the thing and I zip it up your chakras.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
That is brilliant. Okay, you know I'm going to have to get you on here playing that one day for me, right?
Oh boy.
Okay, so what is a bucket list item you have not yet completed?
Haven't made it to New Zealand and Australia yet to meet my fellow Bowen friends.
Yes, I haven't made it to Australia either, and I cannot wait. So maybe we just have a road trip in our future.
Absolutely. I recently made it to Austria with my daughter who played in the symphony. So I was able to discover my natural heritage, which is up in the Alps from Eastern Europe. So that was really fabulous.
Oh, wow.
I got to go to a place where everybody looks like me.
There you go.
Like, nobody thought I was a tourist. We were in a tour group of like 40 people, and I was the only one they thought was just Austrian.
Yep.
It was hilarious. They come up and start speaking to me, and I'm like,
I don't know.
okay.
I love it. Okay, so the last question I want to ask you is, what motivates you to show up for your audience the way that you do each and every day?
Okay, I have to be real. I am someone who is, what's that word? Someone who gains happiness from themselves. Yeah. So I'm not really looking for outside validation. Yeah. So my happy place is when my clients rocket into profit. And I get the biggest thrill when I see them just going into these groups, leaving comments like, I made a sale. They're like ecstatic. And then I'm like, yes, results, because I'm just very result oriented for my clients. There's nothing I want more than to see them win.
Yeah, and I love that you say it that way, because I think that is a major motivating factor for most of us who are listening to this and who are engaged with this summit. We're all about those results, right? And whatever we can do to make sure that our clients are successful, that is our ultimate goal. Alexia, thank you so much for being here and hanging out with us and letting us put you in the hot seat and learn more about you. Guys, definitely click on the links either in the description or in the title. Go over there and snag your seat inside the summit. Remember that Alexia is inside track 4. So when you look at the agenda, if you scroll down to track 4, you are going to see her in there where she's talking with us all about how to create these high converting lead magnets. Alexia, thanks so much for hanging out. And guys, we will see you inside the summit and also inside the next Speaker Spotlight. Bye, everyone.